So my name's Latravian. Full name's Latravian Enoch. I grew up on Chicago, the South Side, in Inglewood, and I mean, kind of how I used to think back when I was younger was I could do anything. I can, if I wanted to go out and be bad, I could go do that. I didn't have really any too much supervision, so I kind of thought the world was mine to do whatever I wanted with it, and that's that wasn't the case. How I think now is just like smart and being on track to go to school. Trying to get my own place and everything. It's just different thought process than what I was when I was younger. I thought like everything would be handed to me when I was younger because that's how it wasn't handed to me, but like it was there. And so when being an adult, a young adult at that, it's just finding some of your struggles on like with your job and hours and then school and then like trying to find the right apartment and stuff like that. So it's hard. Who I am, I like sports. I like football, basketball, track and field, soccer, any sport really except golf. I don't like golf. But um, through high school, well, throughout my eighth grade and high school year, I played football and I did track and field. I got pretty good at track and field. Could have got a scholarship, but at the end of my senior year, didn't go the way I wanted it to. Mm, yeah, definitely taking in teens because they like a child, they need support too. Just because they're 14, 15, they think they know everything they don't. And I feel like that's what the foster parents should understand. It'll be easy the first 2 weeks if they take in, a kid or a teen, but then you got to know there's going to be problems. There always is going to be problems. In any case, there's never going to be a case where it's just going to be smooth sailing. They just have to have a trust and a commitment. Really, is just knowing and really just having, like Roy said, having a support system and intact, like having friends, family, even the agency that you're got your fostering license with, just having them help you, and then also communicating with the child too. That's big. And then I feel like if you have all those aspects, you really can't fail. I didn't realize it at first, but I was testing Roy a lot actually. Through my eighth grade years, through my high school years, is just like going through that teenager rebellion stage. And I mean, Roy tested me sometimes, not too much, but a little bit, and it was just kind of going back and forth, just really trying to understand where both of us was coming from and where that testing was coming from, where that attitude and emotion was coming from. Just getting on the same page and talking with each other. I can't stress how big communication is. There was times where I wouldn't want to talk with Roy, even though I needed to, and there was times he wouldn't want to talk with me when I needed him to. So I mean, it was hard, but we got over it by speaking with each other, and we got over it by interacting with each other, and just like really being honest with each other and telling where we got hurt at and where we feel like both of us could change. So like both sides really has to just be honest with themselves and with the other person, what they want and what they feel like they need to have be different for a different outcome to happen. It's always helpful to feel like somebody's listening and just giving feedback, and if not feedback, just really having someone to vent to. Just because if your foster parent knows the kid's problems, and even sometimes vice versa, it always helps out because you have a better understanding of what's going on and why they may act that certain way and what's going on in their life to make that situation the situation. Kind of what made me not want to move was just the relationship me and Roy built while I was there, and prior to me being there. It was times where I wanted to move too, but I would hold my tongue. It's just like that's not what I really want. I'm just saying that because of my emotions and how I'm thinking at the time. So. Mm. Think you might even after a day and you're still thinking about making a decision, like you just need to wait. Really, no decision should be made based off your emotions. It should be made off of smart thinking and what's best for you. I feel like just really weigh out the pros and cons of what you have and what you will be going back to or where you will be going back to. I mean, it helps because I have somebody to talk to whenever I need to. Like, I could call him over and he'll come over to my place and we'll talk. Or, Like, we'll talk over the phone, and like he's just really, besides from being a parent, he's like almost kind of like a friend, but not really. He's just like there to listen and dare to give feedback and his advice.